4 receivers taken in the first round. We were talking during the break about how you don't think of Travis Hunter as a receiver, but he's a receiver and he's a corner.
Right.
He's a unicorn. But we need to come up with a phrase that combines receiver and cornerback and unicorn into one.
Yeah, right.
T-Mac McMillan goes to Arizona and Emeka Egbuka. That was viewed by some as a surprise. But, when we talked about the Buccaneers' draft needs, they didn't have any. So you've got 2 receivers. One is aging. The other is injured. You're planning for the not-too-distant future in Tampa Bay.
That's right. That's what they're doing. And I think they look at Emeka Egbuka and go, hey, we kind of feel like he's kind of a Chris Godwin 2.0 type of guy. Physical, catches the ball over the middle, right? Fearless there, good route runner, smart, all of that. That's what they're kind of viewing. I don't love him. I'm on record as that, and you know that. He's not like an explosive, big separation guy. But there's a value for these guys and offenses, and I think you're right. I think you're going, wait, we think he can play right now? I think that's the first thing they say. And then I think they can say, yeah, for the future, like you said, Godwin's coming off injury. He's getting up there in age a little bit, and Mike Evans is coming to the end too. So now with Emeka Egbuka and Jalen McMillan, who's on the roster, you go, wait, we got some guys for right now, and we got some guys for the future because we're a pretty well-built team, and we can make this pick right now. And good job for Jason Light planning for the future that way.
And the Packers, for the first time since before Matthew Golden was even born, use a first-round pick on Texas receiver Matthew Golden, who grew up in Houston, went to high school in Houston, spent 2 years at the University of Houston, then went to Texas. He better buy
Now he's going to freeze his ass off up in Green Bay. This ain't Houston anymore, all right?
I'm not sure he was feeling the honor or the privilege, although he did feel the love. We had joked earlier in the week, we did a draft when Devin was with me on Tuesday, who's going to get the biggest reaction on Thursday night, and one of my picks was whoever the Bears draft, and I mean, it was deafening when the Bears were announcing their pick, because all those Packers fans hate the Bears.
Yeah.
But Matthew Golden, it was, and you could see they showed a shot of that crowd, and the crowd was still enormous. As soon as the Packers made their pick,
40,000 people left like that. Exactly. Right.
They were gone. It's late. I'm cold. I'm going home.
Definitely. They were out of there. We were kind of laughing at that at home too, going, stop showing the crowd. It's not a good thing to show anymore. Like they're all leaving. It's very spread out and sparse that way. I understand the pick. I think I had him mocked to the Green Bay Packers. We had talked about this a lot leading up to the draft. They needed a receiver that needed to play and could hit right now. You got Christian Watson. You don't know when he's going to be available this year, and he's dealt with injuries forever. Romeo Doubs, we've talked about. There's some off-the-field personal things he's got to deal with.
Concussion issues.
And he's got that too. Right.
And look, he's got off-the-field personal has a negative connotation.
Yeah, I don't mean it to be like that. Right.
There are health issues that aren't necessarily football issues that need to be dealt with that are issues. But I remember when they drafted Watson and Dobbs in the same class, we're like, oh, man, look at what they got.
I know.
And it's just never really panned out.
No, it just hasn't. We've seen moments from Watson to go, ooh, he looks like a superstar. But then the next week he pulled his hamstring again or something like that. We've had moment from Dobbs, but then there's been injuries and whatever else, and he's not on the field. So, yeah, Jaden Reed's the only proven true commodity there. They had a hit here with this. So they go Matthew Golden, who, again, like Emeka Egbuka, I don't necessarily look at it and go, I think they're first-round talents. I don't. But I think they're good receivers that definitely are going to play in the NFL and play for a long time, and they wanted to make sure they got a single or a double here and not take a chance on anything but having a guy that can help them right now.
Is unicorner too simple for Travis Hunter?
I know. Unicorner,
but then it gets too long.
Right.
It's got to be simple. It's got to be unicorner, 4 syllables. That's right at the limit of what we can get away with. But there's got to be a title for what Travis Hunter is going to be. Or just, if we're looking for 4 syllables, Travis Hunter. Maybe that's it. Because there probably won't be another Travis Hunter for a long time, if ever. Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.